Couple sightings. Lee Junho and Yoona arrived holding hands like lovers at Incheon Airport. What if the most guarded question in Korean entertainment has already been answered, not through a statement, not through a rumor, but through a single moment captured under the cold lights of Incheon Airport? What if the silence that surrounded Lee Junho and Yoona for over a year finally broke, not with words, but with the intertwining of two hands that refused to let go? Hold on tight, C-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The footage appeared ordinary at first. Travelers dragging luggage. Cameras flashing. Airport staff ushering crowds away from restricted zones. But then the remarkable happened. In the center of the arrival hall, moving with the quiet confidence of people who had stopped hiding, were two figures recognized instantly by millions around the world. Lee Junho. Yoona. Walking side by side, heads lowered, yet unmistakably connected by the simplest and yet boldest gesture, their fingers interlocked, their hands joined naturally, like lovers. There was no hesitation, no nerves, no attempt to break apart the moment they noticed cameras. Instead, they held tighter, shoulders brushing gently as if communicating in a language understood only by the two of them. For a partnership that fans had debated endlessly, analyzed relentlessly, and dreamed about since their legendary drama collaboration, this was the moment that turned speculation into possibility and possibility into something even more electrifying. Witnesses described the atmosphere shifting the instant they appeared. A quiet gasp spread through the terminal, followed by a wave of disbelief. Some froze in place. Others scrambled for their phones. Almost everyone questioned the same thing. Were they witnessing the confirmation of one of the most anticipated relationships in K-entertainment? Or was this an unexpected misinterpretation of a brief gesture between close colleagues? But this was not a casual touch. It was not the hand of a co-star guiding another through a crowd. It was the hand of someone who wanted the world to understand that what they were sharing had moved beyond scripted chemistry or promotional synergy. It felt personal. It felt intentional. It felt real. Their clothes were simple, almost humble for stars of their magnitude. Junho wore a dark jacket and plain shirt. Yoona moved gracefully in a soft, oversized sweater. There were no stylists flanking them, no security rushing ahead to block the view. It was as if the two had chosen a moment of normalcy as their stage, knowing that the truth, once revealed, needed no glamour to support it. As they walked, Junho leaned slightly toward Yoona, speaking softly, his voice lost in the noise of rolling suitcases and airport announcements. Yoona's lips curled into a small, private smile. She nodded, tightening her grip around his hand. It was not the smile of a celebrity greeting fans. It was the quiet smile of someone reassured by the person beside them. By the time they reached the exit doors, the speculation online was already erupting. Were they together? For how long? Was this planned? Was this the soft launch fans had been waiting for? Or was it a moment of vulnerability caught unexpectedly by the public eye? But the true weight of the moment came not from the physical gesture alone. It came from their refusal to hide it. Junho glanced briefly toward the cluster of cameras near the escalator. He saw them. He recognized them. And instead of releasing Yoona's hand, he repositioned it, bringing her a step closer as if shielding her from the chaos that was about to unfold. It was a protective gesture, a bold one, unmistakably intimate. Yoona, known for her elegance and emotional control, did not falter. She did not pull away. She walked with calm confidence, her expression soft but sure, radiating a kind of freedom that only comes when someone is finally tired of running from their truth. This was not the energy of a scandal waiting to burst. This was the energy of a couple who appeared ready to face whatever consequences came next. The online storm grew louder with every passing minute. Fan forums erupted. News outlets scrambled. Editors rewrote headlines. Agencies were contacted. Rumor accounts posted theories. And yet, the only two people who seemed unaffected were the very two at the center of it all. By the time their black van pulled away from the airport curb, one thing became clear. A new chapter had begun. Whether they intended it or not, Junho and Yoona had just offered the world the most dramatic confirmation of their connection since their on-screen chemistry turned into a national obsession. And as fans replayed the footage, frame by frame, seeking meaning in every glance, every step, every breath, one truth lingered in the air like a final, cinematic question. Was this the beginning of Korea's newest power couple or simply the moment they stopped hiding what had been there all along? The van doors closed with a soft thud, but the echo of what had just happened continued to ripple across the world. Incheon Airport returned to its usual rhythm, but the people who had witnessed the moment knew they had seen something historic. And as the vehicle pulled into the evening traffic, a storm was already brewing far beyond the airport walls. Within minutes, the footage hit the internet. Not through official news outlets, not through entertainment reporters, but through a handful of stunned travelers whose phones had captured everything. A shaky video uploaded by a high school student was the first to explode. The clip was short, only 14 seconds long, but in those seconds, the truth appeared unmistakable. I'm Yoona's gentle laugh. Junho adjusting their hands so they remained firmly joined. The way they matched each other's walking pace, effortlessly, as if they had done so many times before. The video spread like a spark on dry grass. Trending tags appeared instantly. Fans, journalists, critics, and curious onlookers all flooded the rising wave of speculation. For some, it was a dream come true. For others, it was an unthinkable disruption to carefully crafted public images. But for everyone, it was something they had not expected to see that day. By the time the couple's van reached the city center, the video had already crossed languages and continents. Fans from Brazil to Thailand dissected the footage in real time. Slow-motion edits. Close-ups of their hands. Enhanced audio attempts. Even body language experts chimed in, analyzing each micro-gesture with clinical precision. But the real chaos began when new videos surfaced. An airport worker posted an angle from the left wing of the terminal. Another traveler uploaded a clip from behind. A third video captured the moment Junho subtly guided Yoona to the quieter side of the walkway, shielding her from the crush of incoming crowds. 3 separate videos. 3 different angles. Yet every single one told the same story. There was something between them. Something unmistakably intimate. Something that did not look like acting or convenience. Something that felt lived in, familiar, comfortable. As the evidence grew, so did the questions. Was this their soft confirmation? Was this a private relationship stepping accidentally into the public light? Had they been together since their drama ended, or maybe even earlier? The silence of their agencies only added fuel to the fire. When reporters called, they were met with the same scripted phrase. We are checking the facts. We will release a statement soon. But behind the doors of both agencies, nothing was calm. Executives gathered urgently. Public relations teams debated strategy. Some insisted on denying everything to protect the stars' careers. Others argued that the public had already decided what they saw. But while the agencies scrambled to control the story, the fans were already writing their own version of events. On social media, supporters from around the world formed a digital shield around the couple. They uploaded years-old behind-the-scenes footage, highlighting subtle sparks they had always believed were real. They compared interviews, gestures, glances, even the smallest details, weaving together a timeline that stretched far beyond Incheon Airport. One clip resurfaced from a variety show appearance, where Junho had been asked to describe his ideal partner. His answer was simple. Someone calm. Someone grounded. Someone who understands the weight of this industry. Fans replayed that moment endlessly, pairing it with Yoona's image, as if destiny itself had been quietly revealing the truth. Then another unexpected witness came forward. A staff member from the drama production team posted anonymously, sharing a quiet memory, the way Junho used to wait for Yoona after late-night shoots, insisting on walking her to her car even when they were exhausted. How they shared snacks between scenes, how they laughed at the same jokes, How their comfort with each other was something crew members whispered about even back then. Whether the account was real or embellished, it didn't matter. The world wanted the story to be true, and that desire carried the narrative forward.